Hey guys, it's Shelby and we are in the VIP for our extended tutorial of our plaid pumpkin pieces. We are going to be making a centerpiece or arrangement or whatever you want to call it to go along with our plaid pumpkin piece that we made last week. So I'm starting off with this stool. This came from Hobby Lobby, regularly $24.99. 50% off on the spring shop, so it was like $12.50, which is not bad. It's a super cute bench. I really like it. Then I'm starting off with a big patty of gaps and cracks. And we're going to put it on here, okay? So what we're going to do first, though, is we're going to make a flat surface. Because we need our pumpkin to sit flat. And this is a big kitchen knife. I got these at Sam's. And I absolutely love them because they are wonderful. And I know I'm crazy for using it, you know, on my crafts, but I don't care. It cuts its gaps and cracks so well. So excuse the sound, but the bottom of these patties gets a little, I guess this show, gets, it flares out a little bit. So I try to even that out some. And then we'll cut this top off. Okay, now we have more of a flat surface for our pumpkin to sit on. And now we're going to cut it in half. The reason we're cutting it in half is we're going to be sticking stuff into this gaps and cracks, right? Well, I didn't have a big enough patty to go out the front and the back of the pumpkin. So we're cutting it in half and separating it out into two pieces like this so that it sticks out the pumpkin so we have places to stick all of our goodies in, okay? So we're going to glue, let me make sure. Let's get our pumpkin and see where we want this. I think we are just going to stick this guy right in the middle anyway. I like it. That's what we're going to go with. That is a very thick piece. And a little uneven. Let me level that out just a little bit more. It's a little bit better. Now let's go ahead and start getting some glue down on this stool. So we can start getting our gaps and cracks dry. Oh, y'all see it smoking? It's hot. I'm just letting it stick out just past the edge of the stool. Now, if you have a big enough piece of gaps and cracks, put it on there, but I'm separating it out so we have places to stick our goodies. And now, let's go ahead and get our pumpkin attached. This is really stuck in the bottom of that stem good. I have to trim it. Give it a little trimmy trim. All right, now let's get our pumpkin attached. I like my stem sitting off to the side. Now this back seems a little bit higher, so I'm going to turn it. There's really no front and back to this, but it is a little bit higher. I got a little more uneven going on there. So we're going to this knife is so great. So great. All right. Let's generously get some glue going on this pumpkin. Get it stuck right there in the middle, and it will start to dry. Then we can start working on our ground coverage. Now, I do have some bigger pieces I want to put in here too. I found a couple of my accent pumpkins, but I also found these pumpkins I forgot I bought last year, and I think they are gorgeous. I'm going to see if we want to put them in here. But they are like tea stained. They're like a tea stained pumpkin, and I was like, how stinking beautiful is that? I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. So, let's see, get a little more light up in here. Got 3 lights going. I think that's better. But I thought they were so pretty. And let's see, this, I want to say I bought these from the Ribbon to Bow girls that were getting, I think they were doing a D-stash. But they're just a super pretty, neutral pumpkin. And so I thought about adding a couple of those in there. And then I have my Hobby Lobby ones that I bought last year that I love. I love these pumpkins. So we might add a few of these in here for some accents, and then we'll kind of build around all of that. I'm sure Hobby Lobby is starting to come out with their pumpkins now. They're not on sale, but if you're needing to start for fall early, there you go. See, I like that right there. I just don't know if I could get it stuck into the pumpkin so that it would stay. I'm going to stick it right back there in the back. Oh, let me lift you up a little bit. There we go. Into the back of my floral foam. And then, or my gaps and cracks. And then I'm going to try to floral pin it. Yeah. Right into this pumpkin. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Let me turn this. Now see what I'm doing here? I floral pinned it right there into this pumpkin because it is styrofoam. I'm just going to glue it in there, and I'm going to put a dab of glue there. Just like that. I think that's already super cute right there. This one, I think I'm going to bring it down here. Bring it down a little bit lower. So let's cut that stem off. I like that right there. Right at that angle. Super pretty. I do think I want to add some of these, but we might wait until just a little bit later. We'll see. For whatever reason though, I feel like I want this one right here. I don't know. I'm afraid I'm going to cover it up. Okay, we're not going to do that yet. Just be patient, Shelby. Okay, we are going to get some ground coverage done. The beautiful thing about centerpieces is they can be done so quickly and easily with very little work. You really just need some ground coverage. What we're going to do, all right, we're going to take these leaves. So these are pieces of leaves off of a leaf garland from Hobby Lobby last year. Those were really inexpensive, especially when they were on sale, and you could tear them up and get so many leaf picks out of them. And so I have some that I had already torn off that were still in my stash from last year, and I was like, well, those will be perfect. And I just love big hanging pieces on pieces like this. So this is going to be a lot of our ground coverage. Let's snip that off so I can stick it in. We'll start laying some groundwork on this bad boy. Let's see. We'll go in down here. I do have 2 different colors, So I'm spreading out the ones that look the same. And you can do a dry run first too. If you're not sure if you're gonna like it or not, just play around with it until you get it where you like it. Let's work this around the back. There's some longer pieces, so I'm just going to snip this off. There's too much space between the bottom and top. That's why I'm just snipping that apart. Because then I can take this, bring it in here. Just a little leafy piece right there. I'll move that one for the front. It's another little piece. Let's see, this is a longer piece. Not much space, and so I'm going to come right here in the back, like so. I'm going to chop this one down a little bit too. Bring one more right up under here. So just carrying that look on down. Just hanging out a little bit from the bottom. Then we have our smaller pieces that we can come in. Go back around, just working in these tiny little pieces, just getting our groundwork done. I did not realize I only had one of these multicolored ones, but we might can work that in there if we wanted to. I don't want to do a whole lot toward the front. I'm going to bring this one toward the back. Like so. Okay, so this is how we're sitting so far. Got a lot of good groundwork done. A lot of ground coverage and those really pretty leaves. I'm loving that. And if I don't like this, and I might not, I don't. I'm going to clip it off here. And now that it's shorter, I'm going to leave it in the same place. It's just going to look a little bit better. I'm going to come back in right next to it. And just bring it up a little bit higher. Just jives a little bit better. Love it. I'm loving it so far. So I also brought these in. I do love these pieces. They're very different. They're very tall. So we're going to see about working some of these into the back maybe. Let's give it a try. We might have to trim them down some, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't want them that tall. So let's cut these down a little bit. Now we can see about working these in as little accent pieces as well. And I like that a lot better. You can kind of fluff these out also. I like to add some, you know, like I talked about in the other one, adding those muted colors They're just so pretty. Beautiful colors and textures, all the good stuff. They're bendy. We can bend them with the flow of the leaves a little bit. I'll cut that one down a little bit. And so that was just one stem off that bush, just to create a little extra something in there, just a little bit, just a smidgen. Now I've also thought that this would be beautiful, but I do have another idea for this pampas, but gosh, look at that. Is that not so pretty? I don't know, guys. The only thing is, this is like one piece. And it is so messy. And I see it's all stuck together. But I do feel like this pampas would be gorgeous. I really do. I think it would be beautiful. All right, before we go any further, I'm going to add a bow. So I know we got to get our bow placement so that we can work around it. So we're getting our orange back out. And I'm going to see how we want to do a bow for this. Just folding it around like we always do. Yep, I think we're going to get it right over there. I don't think I'm going to do the black and white. I think I'm just going to do a pinch of this orange here. And call it a day. What do we think? Get brown pipe cleaner. Get nice and tight. I like that right there on that edge. I'm going to take this pipe cleaner. Those pieces are glued in good, and I'm going to take it. I'm just going to twist it around those pieces a little bit for some stability. Now I'm going to take it, I'm going to take this floral pin. I'm going to come right through this back loop. I'll show it right through there, and I'm going to show it right into that foam. And that's going to hold it exactly where I want it. You get this pipe cleaners out of the way. And I could take one more floral pin, come come right through this loop. Let's see, move this leaf out of the way. Get it exactly where I want it. Come through and stick that in there. Then you can't even see it. And then when you glue it down, it is not going anywhere. Now we'll just let them floral pins dry. Now what is wrong with my scissors? There we go. Give these a nice little dovetail. That's not going nowhere. Let them dry and move around a little bit more if we want to. And bows do some coverage all on their own, right? All on their own. All right, let's get some more going in here. Now I'm going to take some of this dark green maidenhair because we do need some spread out. We're going to definitely add some different textures. We're going to use that same greenery we used. We're going to use some of those ferns, all the things. I do like this maidenhair. It does not like me chopping it up. And it does not ever go on sale at Hobby Lobby, but you can find other maidenhairs like this that do go on sale for sure. There we go. Finally got it ripped apart. Need some piece of a stem I can use to stick these in. We'll just take it apart at its guts. Then we won't have to worry about it. All right, let's get this laid in here. And of course it's bendy too. Some of these will need to cut a little bit shorter. They do have a good stem, but we're definitely going to need them to go up inside there. From the bottom. For sure. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm sticking a little bit of glue on them before I stick them in so I don't have to go back and add it. So I'm putting them in at an angle so that way they angle down off the piece. Just another nice inexpensive coverage piece. I'm going to stick this one up tall in the back. I like that, like that. I like that, like that. I like it, like it. I like it, like it. All right, let's get some more of this greenery going. The ones that are not pushers. I hate that these are not pushers. Ones that are long like this that are not pushers, I'm like, what is the point? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing with this? Now this one's a shorty, so that's good. That is good. Love that, just that extra texture in there. It already just starts looking amazing. The extra texture, the different color. You know, when you're making designs like this, you're like, how do they make that? Like, I just cannot afford to put that amount of money into my project. Well, the thing is, with these greens, you need to break them up. So, yes, I am using a lot of different pieces, but those same pieces, I'm probably using the other half on another project, you know? I'm not using the whole of each bush in each one. So you gotta learn how to break it up to get the most bang for your buck out of these greenery pieces. These are bendy too, so we can angle those down with the others so they don't look out of place. We're just working our way around this foam. Right outside of that bow there. Lovey, lovey. Let's see here. Alright, before I go any further, and I could have done this a little bit sooner, but I'm going to grab some of my moss. This is just from Walmart. Moss Collection, Pro Flora. It's in the craft section. Very inexpensive for the amount that you get. And let's do a little bit of coverage. I'm using this because it looks like hay. So I'm taking my floral pins. I highly recommend you guys owning. I keep shaking the camera because it's on that camera stand. I'm so sorry. Taking and getting a big, huge bag of floral pins. Because those are inexpensive and we use them a lot. They are so great for holding stuff in place. And just like that. Look at that cute fall coverage. Look at that. Just covering up that foam. Let's see where else we need some. Definitely right back here. And I'm just putting a little bit of glue on these ends. Taking this, shoving it up in there, and shoving that floral pin right into that foam. Now be careful because that glue gets a little stuck. It almost looks like a little birdie nest going on in there. A little bit more on this side. And all this is just another texture. Nobody has to know that you're covering up your foam with it. They just think it's part of your decorations. Because it's just so darn cute. Now, we'll leave that for now. If we need some more, we can come back. We'll see what kind of coverage we got going on. All right, let's take some of our little fern leaves. Our wonderful fern pushers. Love them. 7 beautiful pieces of this out of that one bush. And I got this and these little greenery pieces. They were part of a mystery box that I bought from the Fancy Front Door. She has awesome mystery boxes because her taste is just so different. And so they were part of a mystery box I got that I paid $100 for. And I have now, this is my 3rd piece to make stuff with. And I'm not an affiliate or anything for her, I just recommend it. If you like mystery boxes, if you like people picking out your stuff for you, gosh, I love that. That hers is a really great one to get. Because she has very unique, different taste. And this is more than likely going to be front facing, but I'm going to make it all pretty, just in case. Excuse me. Didn't really need this one unless I stand it up in the back, which I guess I will do, so it's not all lonesome. I don't want it to be lonesome. There's a lot of those ferns up in here, but look how big and beautiful this is getting. Big and beautiful. Y'all know we got more. See, we did not finish using this bush, so guess what? We're going to use it. And I don't need a lot of it because I'm making a centerpiece. So I guess that's my thing. When you are creating a wreath, a lot of times you're like, man, this is a little bit too much that I need for this wreath, but it's not enough to make another one. We'll make a centerpiece. Take those little bits of extra and make a centerpiece. Or an arrangement, some sort of arrangement, because it uses a lot less, especially when you start putting ribbon in it. An arrangement is a nice spin-off for your extra supplies. And it matches what you're making. Or it doesn't have to, but it can. It definitely can. I love this orange burst. Definitely need one right back here. And then we do have our big flowers. We got to add a couple of those for sure. Let's see. I'm going to add this little nubbin. I want to add the mustard. I don't know if I want to add the mustard. I want to use that little nubbin. A little nutty piece. A little rosebud. And see, that one, this bush I got for $13, and you can make it last for 1 or 2 pieces. Or these, you know, using these for another piece. The different pretties that it has, the leaves. Those leaves are just gorgeous. How about putting this little nubby right here? Then I kind of want to put the big one right there. Then I feel like it takes away from it, so then I kind of want to put this little tea bag pumpkin right here. A little tea pumpkin. I just think they're so cute. I don't know how I want to get that in there. That bow's really throwing me off. Why did I put that there? Dang it, Shelb. Dang it, Shelb. These are cute though. I feel like they just go together. They're speaking to me. Maybe this isn't my way. Oh gosh. Pulling all my hay out too. It's where the dry run's beneficial. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's where that's going. Pull that bad boy out of there. My scissors. I'm gonna prop that right there up against both of those. That's totally adorable. Oh, fine, I'll use the big one. I wish I had a little auburn nubby. I'd put it right there. I don't think there's one on there. No, but that'd have been cute. Oh, I do have these little punkies though. I forgot about the forgot about my little punkies. Get over here. I need some dry. Forgot. Oops. We're gonna go right up in here for some breakup color. Yes. We can bring it down a little too. Oh yeah. Love that. Well, that came together beautifully. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for cooperating in my time of need. Now this little nubby can go around back somewhere. And we'll just stick one of these pumpkins somewhere. Straight up out of there. And we're gonna run our nubby right in here. A little nubby flower. Oh, got another piece of this too. Let's see. This does look a little empty. Take advantage of that. This is really a couple of different pieces. I do want those two to stay together, I think. I swear, y'all, more of my videos sound like I'm talking to myself versus you guys, but I'm just thinking out loud. And I hope y'all can hear me. Just a little too tall, but I love that right there. I do love that right there. Let me see if I can clip it off without it looking too bad. Yeah, I like that. I love that color. I love those leaves. I love the way these twiggy pieces look in designs. I just do. I do just love them. Oh, this thing is full, full, full. Holy moly. I'm not going to be able to see that, so get that out of here. Take this little tiny piece. So little details, y'all. Use those little pieces that have fallen off on your table. Just so cute. Like this. These leaves, they're going to go right up under here. Because why wouldn't they? Yes, ma'am. I do have another pumpkin that I'm not going to use on anything else, so I have to use it. And it might just need to be some coverage right around here too. Can go right in the back right here, I think. Where am I wasting my money? Just looks odd up here. I don't like it. It's odd. Yep, it's gonna go right back there. Right where I thought it should. Our little tea pumpkin. Oh, now berries. I almost forgot about the berries. You gotta add a few of those. See, so it really looks like I added a ton of stuff to this, and I just really did not. I really didn't. Like, we used everything we used in our swag. The leftovers, really. These are definitely big. So we're gonna have to get these into play here without them being a nuisance looking. Nuisance looking thing. Our berries in, got our berries in. We got our berries in. That's got to go. Love that. Committing. Alright, let's snip some of this off into 2 pieces. Oh, we have this little piece here too. I feel like this needs to go in here somewhere. Right up on here. Come around to the back. Looking for some filler. I bet we can find it. Bet we know where it needs to go. See the Blue's Clues song. Yeah, just straight all up in the middle of that, looking like it's part of it. This is just straight Halloween, harvest, love. I'm loving this. Loved the wreath too, or the swag. Gorgeous. Just love the way it came together. At this point, it's just being able to get it into the foam. Finding a hollow spot to stick it. Just a little tiny dab right there. And that will just stick right to that stuff. Perfection. That is just pure perfection right there. I tell ya, it's a beautiful piece that we just made together. It is gorgeous. Now, tell me how gorgeous would this pampas be sticking out of it? Don't worry. We will definitely be making something with this. It just ain't this. Alright guys, hope y'all loved it. Thank you for your patience with me. I'm loving this. I'm loving these vibes for fall. Spin it around one more good time. Get a good look at it. Yes, ma'am. Alright guys, y'all have a good evening. I will see y'all again very, very soon. Bye y'all.